All right, everybody, Babylon here. Episode 47, Station to Station. It's a long-term survey. It's one of those that take 90 minutes. You take your beacons out, you go out and you box them in, and leave them set there and let them scan for 90 minutes. Uh, we didn't just stand. I didn't just stand around this time. I did quite a bit of cooking, and we went and took on the geyser. Uh, it, we stayed busy, but we got a lot of food cooked and ready to go. Uh, so that way we can continue playing without any more interruptions. I hope. Uh, like I said, the mission's not very hard. It's time consuming because you got to keep yourself busy for like 90 minutes, uh, and which is fine. You know, we we were able to stay pretty busy. Cooking takes quite a bit of time. Went out and got some meats and stuff like that to stock up
Denial
on.
might be a pack of wolves,
Just listen to him real
but
quick.
they're wolves with cash. Geomorphic activity in this area's got them scratching their heads. They want someone to take readings before they risk any more resources. It all comes down to cash in the end, but they're offering plenty of it. What do you say?
450 Ren. I say okay. We'll take the Ren. We need it
United
eventually.
don't care who you are, so long as you deliver. They're pouring cash into figuring out Icarus's geology and tectonic processes. Anything that could help them locate exotics deposits. Apparently, they think the stuff speeds up geomorphology. But, hey, what do I know? They want data and dropped a bunch of geodetic equipment at points marked on your map. Locate them, set them up, and we're good. So, let's go.
Yeah, and I think during this episode here on this recording, I think I lost a hyena. At least I think I did anyway. But right now I have two of them, but earlier I couldn't find the other one. So, or later on I couldn't find the other one. Now we're going. I don't know. I don't even know why I took the animals with me because at the end of the day there was nothing to it. Uh, I didn't have any issues with animals or anything like that. I mean, there was a few animals there, but nothing really to bother you that bad. Uh, I did get stuck a few times in those uh, craters in the ground there a couple times. I had to get unstuck, but other than that, I mean, all you got to do now here is, like I said, you just pick up your beacons, you take off with them, and I don't know why they're not blue in the inventory for. That's a supply deal, so maybe it's after you put it down or something. But I didn't keep them after this was all said and done, and I did take everything down, so I want to kind of keep the lag down, and hopefully that when we start the great hunts, it doesn't bother the server too much or the world too much anyway. Like I said, it's just a long-term survey. You just gotta put foundation down and put up a deal where it'll protect it. And but this time I'm using concrete. I didn't waste my time with it anymore. I didn't want to keep coming back and having to repair it every time a storm happened. But yeah, like I said, it's a simple one. We did do those geysers, like I was saying. We'll do that here in a little bit. You'll be seeing that. It did reset, but now I did it 3 times, but I need to wait one day and then do it again. So we'll probably do another deal where I do a short mission or something like that. Then I'll show doing that again to see if it resets the next day or not. If it resets next day, I'll show it. But if it doesn't reset, then well, I'll just move on and do another quest where get 2 in 1. 'Cause the next one is just one of those little quick survey scan deals. You got to kill probably one animal or something, and then move on. So, with that being said, it'll be a real short one. So I'm gonna probably put that with another mission. Uh, what else was there? The cooking stuff went. I mean, I got a bunch of big breakfasts made, and got savory rolls made. I got meat pies made. I got enough to last me for quite some time anyway. Uh, this is Icarus, so it's not going to last forever. We're going to be using quite a bit of it. I did get quite a few of the rare meats and stuff, but I really don't think I really want to uh, experiment with different meals and stuff. I really want to get into the great hunts, and hope that that server, but this world I'm playing in, this open world here, that it'll hold up and won't have too many problems, especially with lag. I mean, that lag wears me out. I don't know about y'all, but it wears me out. And here we're putting down that second one. Now at the end of this, I didn't show it, but I did go back and I picked everything up. It's not on the server. I didn't want to leave it on the server because, like I said, the fewer the stuff, the better off we are, I think. And yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I did lose a ladder during that one deal, but I used the bull. I think that's where I might have lost in the in the in this dome here. I think I lost. That's where I lost the hyena, because he wasn't. After that, when I went to go do the is, I don't think I found him. So I don't know what happened to him. It very well could be back there again somewhere, probably under one of the ramps or something. 'Cause they do have a habit of spawning in under the ramp, or stuck in the ramp at least. But here we're just going to heal up. That storm's a little tougher than I thought it was. But that's the thing I like about you get those big mills with big hit points and stuff, give you more life. Uh, like I said, it didn't seem like these were too far apart for the scan, but they, like I said, it was just kind of awkward to me that they were that close. I thought they should be further apart, maybe, but nonetheless, like I said, I mean, it's Icarus. I still haven't quite figured out what happened or why. I really don't understand why that one video sandbox did the way it did. But apparently it's not doing it anymore. So I don't know what happened when we did that. You have to get them out of the way. They seem like they always get right in the way. But like I said, I think these missions are just maybe a little too easy. I think.
The scan's finished, and the
Uh,
data's come through.
but then again, I want to be careful what I say about that, because knowing darn well when I go into sticks, if I say it's too easy to do an update, next thing you know they're too hard. But yeah, here we go. And now what we did is, after this, we just went back to my base instead of sticking around and hunting and stuff. So we just went back to the base, got some stuff done, and then we just went over and put everything up against the. I think we did. I think we did the Amazon versus we started cooking. I think we started cooking before we went over. 'Cause I had quite a bit cooked. But here I'm just waiting on all the animals to get back, so that way I can release them. As soon as they get in, I think we started cooking after that. I think doing a little bit of farming. That's crazy though. When you release them like that, all the ones that you can actually set to follow and or not follow, but to wonder, uh, they all just stand still and stay. You know, you should release to wonder instead of staying. But yeah, that's just my thought on that. I did ride one of the zebras when I went hunting up into the winter zone. They actually moved pretty good. Uh, they look kind of funny running across the desert, but once you get into the winter, their stamina really drops. So I don't know whether that's going to work out very good or not. But like I said, I'm kind of happy with that mower. That mower really gets around fast. So yeah, you can see here we got some of the foods and stuff, and then like I said, it's just crazy how fast we got everything done on it. On that, I was kind of impressed with the cooking because it seemed like everything was going just perfectly smooth, not having any issues and stuff like that makes it really nice. And then we'll go do the enzymes next, and go from there. You know, I took the bull down there with me this time to get him some more levels up. That bull, I mean, I might get a couple more just to have them running around. You know, because I guarantee you, man, they did quite a bit of damage, and plus had that bleed effect on them too. So I might grab a couple more bulls, I think. But I'd probably do that on sticks or something, but not here on this one, I guess. I guess I got enough animals running around that's taking quite a bit of farming to keep them fed. Uh, but but like right now, I'm just stuck doing the missions and trying to get the missions done and figure out certain things. Like I said, like I said, I started it and when I finished it, it did give me more exotics. I just need to find out if I need to wait. I waited like 4 days, and then thought during while I was standing around doing all that cooking and everything, I thought, well, why not just go over and check it out real quick, and it'd be part of the video. That way, it's just not one thing at a time. Dad, I just released them there so they can don't have to sit around waiting. They can get out there and scatter out. They did a pretty good job, and we did get quite a bit of exotics, and we got I think a total of 3 of the alpha hyenas. The alpha hyena gives those claws, so that was a cool deal. I have not yet done the Arctic yet. But I am going to give it a try though. Definitely want to do that. And here I decided, to stock up on the meats, regular standard meat, instead of waiting to go hunt later on. Those animals are just tearing everything up. And it looks like I got a few new subscribers. Uh, Welcome to the channel. I hope you like what you see, and I hope you leave comments and stuff. Tell me something that you might want to see or hear, or something that you think that we can improve on. And just hope you enjoy everything. Just like I said, if you want to leave a comment, be respectful. If you want to be a hater on it, at least have more than 2-word vocabulary. All right. But I'm not scared of criticism, so just let me know what you think. And if you've never seen my videos before, man, if you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe if you want. We're not streaming yet, but we're looking forward to streaming as soon as we get everything set up. And one thing is learning to make sure how everything works on it. I'm not the best tech savvy guy in the world, but I do learn. But like I said, we're just getting all the meats and everything here just to stockpile that. I got plenty of that specialty meat from the hunt from earlier, so which y'all see that here in a little bit. Mm. We did send all the exotics though when this was all said and done. All the exotics and the legendary biomass up to the space station there, so that way I can unlock some more stuff. Uh, I do believe when we start on sticks, he is going to take a bull, a cow, and a rooster chicken, and I don't know if I want to use the lamb or the pig. I'm not exactly sure what the pigs will give you. And there they are. They're all stuck on that one rock again. I better run my ass back over here to the lions, alright? He just mauled the crap out of them. And I still haven't got anything other than those three. No bears, no giant scorpions, none of that stuff. Uh, I kind of hoped that when those exploding scorpions came out that they'll leave scorpion scales and stuff. I ain't exactly sure what to use all that stuff for. But I do know we got quite a bit in the box there. Can't transfer it over into legendary biomass, so I don't know what to do with all that. And we did run it the full 3 times. That way we had emptied it all the way out. There was no need to run it the 4th time because we already learned running it 4 times would, well, give you nothing but enzymes. And, well, I don't need much more enzymes. I got plenty of enzymes. I think they were fighting with them alpha cougars over there. I tell you, this is a crazy way to get plenty of meat, though. Another level. And you know, I kind of hope they do come out with a great hunt for Ezium. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Give us something else to do. Although I wouldn't know what kind of creature that would be. But I've seen a few videos on Ezium, but I don't know. That's a entirely crazy looking man. Gonna be. See, I don't understand why that got that thunder like that. Or am I the only one hearing that? So I don't know what caused it to take place. Yeah, they just slaughtered all them scorpions all at one shot. here, just making sure I got everything. I think I got a few. I think after this, I just started getting the meat from the alpha hyenas. After this, I mean, there was no sense in getting as much meat as I did, which I turned around and had to make a few more deep freezers to actually hold everything. It was crazy how much food I wound up doing and prepping. So that way, and the sad part was too, I put them down and forgot to hook them up, so some of it spoiled. But I don't know. I tend to mess up every once in a while, but I had to cook a little extra. But that was okay. I was able to handle it. Hmm. There they come. That bull just bulldozes right over those things, bro. That's crazy. It's too bad he travels so slow. Yeah, here I just looking for the alphas. I think that's the only one I found this time. No, there was another one. I'll dump all this stuff off and I'll go out there and get all those unstuck out behind that rock again. Yeah, they got me a couple of times this time, especially with the jaguars here in a little bit. I don't think there was an alpha mixed in with those. No. Yeah, that was an alpha one. And it wound up breaking my bottom ladder. So there's that. Yeah. But luckily, we know we can get over it with just one ladder, as long as we have one sticking up over on the inside. Just gotta be close enough to it. Took me a couple tries to get used to that again. But I don't know if it was because I got too close to it or what. But yeah, you gotta remember that if you're trying to do that, you gotta let that transition all the way to the top and get steady there before you try to reach for that. I think that's the reason why I kept falling off, because before he got on the very top of the ladder, I was reaching, trying to grab it, and he just turned loose of the existing ladder. So it's just, you gotta watch yourself with that. Especially if you don't have a lot of jaguars and everything coming. Now you'll get them again. I just took a couple hits off of them right there. But they made quick work of them though. And of course now the scorpions come out. I think one more turn after this. We'll go get some cooking straightened out. And, yeah, pretty much bring everything done. Like I said, all you gotta do is just wait for that counter to clock down. It's crazy. Shooting stuff from that distance from it with the shotgun. Then all of a sudden you can't hit nothing. You know, that's one thing I don't think I've noticed. I haven't noticed a, what do you call it? I didn't realize I wasn't going up or down. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I had to look up in order to go up. But, was that our third time? That might have been our third time. But here we are. No, that's our second time. So we got one more turn after this, and then of course, you know, the fourth turn, all you get NIMS on, so you don't want to waste your time doing that. But we did, like I said, we got quite a few. I was shocked how many we got out of all that. You know, I'm not exactly sure where to put it. I think I wound up putting it in slow, resist slow, I think. But, yeah, took off on there. Just making sure. For a moment there, I thought that was an alpha. That's the reason why I stopped and looked at it like that. But he's looking behind him like, who's next? God dang it. I'll just go back in and start it back up again. More and more claws, man. Yeah, that stuff definitely turns into legendary biomass, man. It makes things nice. I'm just out hoping to get another alpha. In hopes for it anyway. I don't think I found one though. Not this time. I didn't find. That's only got one of them that time. Or is that it there? No, that's not it either. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's one day that thing will reset or not. But like I said, when I do that next survey, radar survey, it'll be a short, quick one there. I'll run over and do this again and see if it resets. I won't show all three of them if it does reset, but I will do the first one. That way, we all know that we can do it multiple times anyway. We don't have to worry about going out and finding the exotic spots. That's time consuming, having to do that scan and travel so far to find them. But like I said, unless you can find them too close together, I mean that makes things nice. Run 4 of them at one time. But I don't think you have enough time to run it 2 times. If you find one, then find the next one. After you run the first one, I don't think you have enough time to actually gather everything out of the second one. I don't think. Man, I love that shotgun. Pretty cool if you can do that, like that Call of Duty ledge mantling that we get certain high, you can just pull yourself up. Took forever to hit that one. Ugh. Yeah, if it only takes one day, I'll just come over here and run this 3 times every day. You know, get exotics built up. Yeah, I think the only thing my other character is going to take down to the surface with him, well, in the beginning, he'll call down some other stuff, but I think it's just going to be the suit with those 2 modules. Everything else he'll have to make and carry on with down there. In sticks anyway. And then if it gets too difficult there, I'll bring the big guy in to build something or supply him with a better weapon and stuff. Only problem is if you're not high enough level to make it, you're not going to be able to repair it, I don't think. I know it was an issue when I was trying to repair stuff in the beginning. If I had some armor that I couldn't repair because, well, it was like too high of a level for me. But I guess you have to know the recipe. Other than that, it doesn't do you any good. I think to learn it. See, I don't see there's even any scales down anywhere. And there it is. Do you believe that will be the third time? You got quite a few at that time. Yeah, we got quite a few of them that time. So they're worth doing. You know, if you need to farm for exotics, you just like I said, you can run it 3 times, and like I said, we'll find out. If it's one day, that'd be even better. If you have to wait 2 or 3 days, then you might want to just go ahead and look. You'll line up a couple of them that are close together in the same area, and farm the heck out of them. Unless that's something else I need. I guess we can go ahead and do one later to see if emptying one out empties all of them out, or just that one. I'm hoping it's just that one because there's like 2 others not too far away from this one. So if I can set all 3 of them up and just run all 3 back to back and get those exotics, I mean, we can really stock up some exotics up in the space station there. And back at the base, did a lot of cooking, got a lot of stuff done. Still doing some cooking there, you can see. I did, you can see where I built those other 2. I think here in a minute, I think you'll see. I don't think I showed y'all the part where I had to put the wiring. No, I supplied the power to it afterwards. Where I forgot to put the wiring, hook the wiring up. And had some food spoiled on me. But we're definitely running out of salt. I'm hoping I don't have to have much more black powder for ammunition. I think I got enough made to do quite a bit of damage when we do the great hunts. I do know we got another boss fight coming up. Got to hunt some animals and stuff like that, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how much ammo that's going to take. I ain't sure what the next boss is. Sure he's not, sure. I think it's a cave worm or land shark. Maybe I don't know. We'll find out when we get to it, but we're not quite there yet. But we'll find out. Like I said, it'll just take a little time to get to it. This is where I went to get some fiber so I can get that cut stopped. Didn't realize I had bandages on me. I thought I was completely out of bandages, and I just went and got the fiber to make some so I can get that bleeding stopped. But I tell you what, that makes things difficult when you ain't got that satchel trick to carry weight with. I mean, to move, if you have a large base, you decide to move the base, it's gonna take forever to move that across there. Unless they do something about the weight issues or something like that, change the weights on the pieces and stuff. But like I said, I was fought with that issue, or what to take with me down there. I couldn't put it on the mower. The mower was overweight. Put it on me, it was overweight. But I think I heard somebody else mention it too, that I guess they actually wound up fixing it all together, I think, where you couldn't do that anymore. Here, I just run down and get that fiber. I don't even know why I left that in there. Probably should have cut that out. pretty uneventful. Nothing major happened. Did play some Ark the other day. Man, but my internet is a little bit better. I need to be a little bit closer to my internet anyway for it to run smoother, I think. I think being as far away from my router as I am, that game did not want to run smooth. Did play it in regular mode where you're not into an open world, I guess. I guess it's just you. Walked out and got killed by a dinosaur twice, and then I went back to playing Icarus for a while. So, kind of rage quit it on that. I was like, you got it. I couldn't get out of that damn place for nothing. That dinosaur attacking. I was kind of proud of my little twig base. Or bat. Oh, it wasn't twig. It was what's it called, thatched base there. I was pretty impressed with what I did. Until that dinosaur started swinging those long claws at it. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to learn on it. The map they're wanting me to play on is pretty wild. It's not things where I died a couple of times. There was on the island, but hey, it was fun for a while it lasted anyway. I got to play with them for a little while, which was actually a little bit better. When you have help like that, I guess you can move along quite a bit, level up pretty fast. It's got a tech tree like Icarus here. It's got a pretty good sized tech tree. But I think they call them Ingrams here. You just give them skill points. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be playing that with them for a little while, but still play Icarus, like I am now. Like I said, I just gotta get close enough to that router where I can connect that Ethernet cord. Hopefully that'll be this weekend, I think, if I can get a hold of them. See if he'll come over and help move it. What else is there? It's been pretty uneventful, man, other than just doing these missions. Got quite a bit of food made. I don't know that for a fact. I got more food than I need now. I don't know how it's going to work in the Great Hunts. I don't know hopefully they don't have to give that stuff up. Or have to cook all that food again. Oh my God, that wore me out. But yeah, I think I want to just. Here's where I just picked everything up and what was I going to do? I think I went and got the it was the legendary mask. But I also can bring back some more of those claws because I had some in that deal. But I'm hoping when I do play Styx, it'll run a little bit smoother than what we had going on here. I really don't think it's the internet that caused my issue with Icarus. I think it just, I don't know, probably just got me a bad map going. At least I hope that's what that is. Like I said, all we're doing now is just waiting for that to finish up. It'll finish up here in a few minutes. And gather all the exotics and the legendary masks, and I'll send those up. Because I don't think you need legendary masks in the open world section of the game. I don't think. At least I hope you don't. I mean, I'm sending it all up north, up to the station. But yeah. Got quite a bit of exotics there. We'll send that up and then we'll get done with the mission here. Shouldn't take too long. almost filled that one up on that first page anyway. Make sure there's no eggs, and there was right there. Yeah. And that there, I just skipped over most of that cooking there. You can see there, I got quite a bit of the savory rolls made, meat pies made. Big breakfast is here in a second in that one there. You can see that. And I'm just trying to get stuff organized and move on. Yeah. I wish there was something else you can do with that ice. But all I can do with it is destroy it. I really can't make anything with it other than igloo stuff, and that won't last very long in a desert, I don't think. You can see all that specialty meat we got going on there. I think that was the last of the big breakfasts made anyway. That's something it's something I have to remember when I come back to base is to put my food that's on me back into the refrigerator and use the regular meats while I'm doing stuff around the base. I do quite a bit of farming and stuff like that, and just going out and getting quick hunts done. So I really don't need to really use all that extra stuff. But I do know eventually, uh, but not with this character, obviously. But I would like to make them chocolate cakes and sticks. Forget that 25% XP bonus. That would be cool. And if I'm not mistaken, there's also another what do you call that? Another cake that gives you bonuses, or I thought maybe I'll have to look that up, make sure, because I think there's like two other cakes you can get. They give you 250 health, I think, but I think one is mainly on stamina. I think I could be wrong on that, but I'll definitely find out and let y'all know. Because that'd be pretty cool if your new character gets in there and he can actually start making it right off the bat. I mean, that'd be awesome. But there's other things you can make to get you like 15% XP and stuff. You just gotta take your time to find it. Here, I'm just going to head down there and get ready to put everything away because the mission's almost done.
Time to wind up.
And there it goes.
You done everything they asked. Uniao's got ambitions, so you'll be looking real good to them right now.
All right, and that will bring it all to an end. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully, like I said, we'll get everything set up. And if you liked what you see, give it a like, share, subscribe. Just leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think and what y'all think we can be doing to improve or something. All right, I appreciate y'all watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Peace.